Welcome to Cryptic Cove, where we explore the depths of storytelling and the intricacies of science fiction. In this episode, we delve into one of the most significant and controversial events in the Doctor Who universe, the Time War. This epic conflict reshaped the fabric of time and space, leaving a lasting impact on the Doctor and the entire Whovian. To understand the Time War, we must first look at the history leading up to this monumental clash. The Time Lords, a powerful race of time-traveling beings from the planet Gallifrey, had long been the guardians of time and space. Their advanced technology allowed them to manipulate time, but their interference often led to unintended consequences. The Doctor, originally a Time Lord known as the Lonely God, had always been a champion of good, traveling through time and space to help those in need. However, tensions escalated as the Time Lords found themselves facing a new and formidable enemy, the Daleks, an ancient race of genetic mutants bent on exterminating all other life forms. As the Daleks grew more aggressive, the Time Lords realized they needed to take drastic measures to protect their civilization and the universe itself. The stage was set for a cataclysmic conflict that would change everything. The Time War officially began when the Daleks launched a full-scale assault on Gallifrey. The Time Lords, led by their council, engaged in a desperate battle to fend off the Dalek threat. This war was unlike any other seen before, as it spanned across time and space, affecting timelines and realities. During this conflict, the Doctor was forced to confront the harsh realities of war. The Time War pushed him to his limits, challenging his morals and beliefs. The Doctor was no longer just a time traveler, he became a soldier fighting in a war that threatened to destroy everything he held dear. As the war raged on, the Doctor faced a devastating choice: to use a forbidden weapon known as the Moment, a sentient time bomb capable of destroying entire civilizations. This weapon represented the ultimate moral dilemma for the Doctor, a being who had dedicated his life to saving lives rather than taking them. The War Doctor, portrayed by John Hurt, was introduced as a previously unknown incarnation of the Doctor who emerged during the Time War. He was distinct from the Doctor we knew, worn down, battle-scarred, and willing to make the hardest choices for the greater good. In the Day of the Doctor, we see the War Doctor grapple with his identity and the implications of his actions. Faced with the prospect of annihilating the Daleks and the Time Lords, he ultimately chooses to use the Moment in a way that would save both races but at a tremendous cost. With a heavy heart, he activates the weapon, resulting in the destruction of Gallifrey and the end of the Time War. This moment marked a significant turning point in the Doctor Who narrative, as it introduced themes of sacrifice, redemption, and the consequences of war. The aftermath of the Time War was profound. The Doctor, now burdened with the weight of his actions, became a more complex and troubled character. He was left as the last of the Time Lords, a title he bore with both pride and sorrow. The destruction of Gallifrey created a sense of loss and isolation for the Doctor. This event reshaped his future adventures, leading him to question his role as a time traveler. The Time War also introduced new enemies and challenges, as remnants of the Daleks and other forces emerged to fill the void left by the Time Lords. The Time War's legacy is felt throughout the Doctor Who series, influencing storylines, character arcs, and the Doctor's relationships with companions and adversaries. The moral complexities introduced during the war continue to resonate, prompting discussions about the ethics of warfare and the consequences of one's choices. Moreover, the Time War has sparked a wealth of fan theories, discussions, and expanded universe content, including books, audio dramas, and spin-off series. The lore surrounding the Time War has become a rich tapestry that fans continue to explore, delving into the intricacies of time travel and the nature of heroism in the face of adversity. In conclusion, the Doctor Who Time War is more than just a backdrop for epic battles, it's a profound exploration of morality, sacrifice, and the consequences of one's actions. The Doctor's journey through the Time War reflects the struggles faced by individuals in times of conflict, forcing us to confront difficult questions about right and wrong. As we reflect on the Time War, we are reminded of the timeless nature of conflict and the choices that define us. The story of the Doctor and the Time War serves as a powerful narrative that continues to resonate with audiences, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for redemption. If you have thoughts, theories, or personal reflections on the Time War or any aspects of Doctor Who, please share them in the comments below. Your input helps us to explore these fascinating topics further and brings new perspectives to our community. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the worlds of science fiction and fantasy. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Doctor Who Time War. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode of Cryptic Cove. Until then, remember that every story has layers waiting to be discovered.